everybody, what's up? Hey everybody, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. I am Emma, aka Lilmixedgurll, and how are you guys doing today? Let's zoom into this video, and my camera is already dying. That is amazing. That's how you start a video. BRB. So, how are you guys doing today? Like, are you guys having a great day? I just always feel like I'm either too tall or too short for this camera. Whatever. So yeah, I'm back. I'm alive, I'm doing well. And I just thought what would be fitting, do a get ready with me and let's just chat about life. Let's just chat about what's new. I don't know why I'm a little bit nervous. If you guys are new here, I am a faith-based lifestyle vlogger that is every day trying to pursue the Lord more and more. So where do I want to start off? I guess let's get the biggest, scariest thing out of the way. So I just recovered from COVID. Today I think is day 11 for me. So they say like 5 days you're contagious and then 10 days you can't. If you go out, you should wear a mask to be cautious around people. So I'm in day 11. The sad thing was, how I got it was I stopped taking all of my supplements that were like for immune boost. I stopped taking my vitamin C every day, and you know, I was just living life until my church had a little COVID outbreak. It was nothing but the devil, because when we started having the COVID outbreak, it was during the time we were getting ready for a night of worship. And we were like all before prophesying, like we want to like go deeper. We want to see our church go deeper. And of course, whenever you have plans to go deeper and harder for the Lord, the devil's like, I don't think so. I think I want to do what I want to do. I really hated how I started feeling afraid, because I don't think I ever told you guys, but I got COVID last year, summer 2021, and it was a really bad experience. Yeah, so because that was playing in my head when I started hearing all these people testing positive, I started stressing out, which lowers your immune system, and started getting afraid, which is an open door for the devil to just, you know, do what he wants to do in your life instead of walking in faith, which allows God to move in your life. Because of all of that, I woke up Monday morning and my throat was hard as a rock. I was like, I got it. I was beating myself up for getting it, and so that delayed the healing process, and I felt so guilty for getting it. And so therefore there was that mental battle too. I was getting afraid that my mom would get it and I didn't want to give it to her. So I was just really going through it spiritually. I am feeling so much better now. Like guys, if I had tried to record this video any day before this, it would have sounded like a frog was living in my throat. Oh yeah, something interesting that I learned though during this time is I did get over it faster than last summer when I got it. So what I immediately started doing the first 48 hours, I just started high dosage of vitamin C. By the end of Monday night, I did 60 grams, and the beautiful thing about vitamin C is you cannot overdose on it. All you will do is just get a huge flush of all toxins, viruses, bacteria, flushing out of you. So, and that's what you want, especially when you're feeling sick. So that's what I did the first night, and that was funny because once I finished taking the 60 grams of vitamin C, all night from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning, I kept on running to the bathroom. Everything I ate that day just came out, not this way, the other way, yeah. The back door. I came out the back door. So that was one thing that was funny. Also, this is just between you and me guys because we're friends here. I took some HCQ. That immediately started attacking the virus and killing it, and helped me not feel uncomfortable when I'm sleeping. It helped my lungs and my sore throat go away. Like just the vitamin C and the HCQ wiped out the sore throat in like a day. But the only thing was I didn't take my antihistamine, which also helps thin out the mucus secretion, so I was still producing mucus, and so therefore I was still coughing and having a lot of mucus built up and blowing my nose a lot. I started taking my antihistamine because I actually had a doctor's visit, a tele-doctor's visit about my skin and my allergies. And so in that doctor's visit, my mom was like, just tell her that you had COVID and that what would she suggest that you do for the cough. And I was like, oh yeah, that does make sense. She prescribed me ivermectin, which I didn't take, and she also told me to start taking Mucinex and my Singulair, which is an allergy and asthma medicine, which really is just an antihistamine. And that started blowing out the mucus. And then also what I was experiencing, which I never experienced the last time, excuse me guys, I never experienced the last time that I got COVID, was an allergic reaction. And we were talking to my friends and they were saying that yeah, people are reporting getting an allergic reaction on day 7 to day 9, which makes them relapse because now they're having to deal with wheezing, stuffy nose, runny nose, itchiness, like stuff like that. On day like 5, 6, 7, and 8, my skin, where that's for me, where I see the allergic reaction, my skin started getting really, really bumpy and red and itchy. And I hadn't changed my diet. I hadn't brought back the things that I was allergic to. And so I was so confused, but I was like, why is this happening right now? So that's the last thing I need to be focusing on, is my skin, you know, looking bad again while I'm trying to heal and get rid of the mental part of COVID, where I'm healthy, you know, speaking life instead of death over yourself. So I was like, this sucks. I was like, why is this happening? And it was like, it literally just looked like an allergic reaction, and inflammation was popping up all over my body. And then also I was wheezing on like day 5, I was wheezing and I had to take an inhaler. But once I realized that, I was like, okay, cool, now I just need to take my antihistamine every single day to help combat that, and to also thin out the mucus secretions along with the oil of oregano. And I only took Mucinex one day, but that Mucinex, dude, that Mucinex goes hard. So yeah, that is all that I learned. That was all that I was doing to recover. I am not a doctor in medical channel. That's really what I should have said in the first place. I am not a doctor. I'm not going to school to be a doctor. I'm just telling you guys what I tried and what actually worked on me, and then you guys can take this knowledge. If you get sick, which I pray you guys don't, or if you're currently trying to heal from a cold, a flu, whatever, you guys can just take this advice and use it or discard it, you know. Alright, so yeah, so that's what's been new in my life. Oh, okay, so what's new is I found this you know, whenever you get sick, you always start, you know, just the casual, like, well, I guess I get a chance to rest and do nothing and lay in bed all day. So that is what I did, and I started watching this new YouTuber that it's actually, my mom found him because his video got suggested to her, but it's this guy named Ryan Trahan. That dude is funny. I don't know, you might know his wife more than him, Haley Pham, that's his wife. But he started this challenge of 30 days. In 30 days, he's going to deliver 1 penny to Mr. Beast. And he started in LA, and he's gonna go all the way to the East Coast to deliver it to Mr. Beast. I don't know who Mr. Beast is. I've heard of him. I know he's like legendary on YouTube, but I've never ever watched one of his videos. But anyway, that is besides the point. We started watching him, and I really started watching him. I started like binge watching his videos, and now I'm like binge watching his wife's videos because they're actually really, really funny. So like part of my morning routine is getting up, you know, reading my Bible, which I'm trying to get back into because I'll talk about that later. But yeah, getting up, reading my Bible, going for a walk, and then eating breakfast and watching his new video. Oh yeah, what also I've been into is Reels. I've finally learned how to do Instagram Reels, which is groundbreaking for me because I used to be deathly afraid of them. Why? Because they looked complicated and I thought nobody would watch them. And I just made all these preconceived fears about them. And so therefore, I just stayed away from them. But now I'm like, reels are the funnest, coolest thing ever. And I just want to do nothing but reels. And like out of nowhere, and this is nothing but God, they just started blowing up. Like getting 600, 400 something likes and like 14,000, over 14,000 views. And I'm like, what? I'm just this little YouTuber and Instagrammer with like only like 600 something followers and like 163 subscribers. And I'm like, how are these people finding me? Like literally yesterday I posted a reel and I literally posted it for 2 minutes and it already had over 300 likes on it, and I had gained like 12 more followers on Instagram. And I'm like, this is the new world we live in. How does this work? I'm literally looking at it like, where's the math? What is the math? And I just realized people like shorter videos instead of, you know, longer sit down YouTube videos. So with that in mind, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing them because they're fun to me to make. And yesterday I just learned how to do like the cool transition where like people like put their head down, they go out of frame and then they bounce back up and they look all different. I just learned how to do that and you guys should check it out. So yeah, I'll just leave my Instagram here somewhere. And yeah, you guys should check it out. Check out my Instagram and let's be Instagram friends. So one downside of COVID was I got really lazy with my relationship with God, and I'm just now feeling the desire, the hunger of like running to my Bible, reading it, spending time with Him. And I really hated that happened, because it happened last time, and I feel like it happens under the disguise of, oh, I need to rest and I just need to, you know, relax. And so it's so easy for me to fall into the vegetation state instead of the resting state. I just didn't want to do anything but like lay in bed. I watch nothing but YouTube videos and be on social media and spend no time with God. And it caught up to me basically. Not reading my Bible for 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks, I started letting old habits come back. That's not okay. Like these old habits are very selfish, self-centered, not caring about other people. And my mom literally had to check me one night. She was like, you're allowing old habits to come back. This ain't right. And at first I was like offended and like bothered by it, but I was like, wait, she is literally iron sharpening iron. And that's what you need in your life. You need friends, you need family members, you need a community that will sharpen you and check you when you are out of line. And also you can check them in a godly way when they're out of line, so that you both can sharpen each other to grow sharper and stronger in the Lord. And so I really sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, I haven't been spending any time with God, and therefore my attitude towards my mom, totally disrespectful, not appropriate, not okay. And I wasn't serving her, and I also wasn't like willing to like serve anybody else or be nice to anybody else. I started getting back to that introverted, selfish, what about me mindset. And that's such a horrible mindset to be in, because we're called to be servant leaders. And Jesus wasn't selfish. He gave all of Him literally just for us, broken, sinful, disgusting people. If I'm walking around here calling myself a Christian, like, yeah, I pray in the morning, I pray at night, and I sometimes read my Bible, but I'm not walking the walk, then I'm basically a hypocrite. I had to get checked, and I'm very thankful that I got checked before it got worse, to the point where I wouldn't have been able to receive that correction. And so now I'm like praying more before I get out the bed and do anything. Before I even leave my room and do anything, I'm praying and I'm reading my Bible. I'm doing like the Bible engagement app, which I'll link that down below, is really good. It takes you through the most important stories of each chapter in the Bible, and so therefore at the end you get through the whole entire Bible. It asks you a lot of like reflective questions about the Bible, like how do you see this relate to you in your life and in what area, and so therefore it makes the Bible reflective. That has been amazing. It's just like the little things, like tonight I want to do a nighttime Bible study, and I feel the joy and like the excitement about it, and I'm literally looking forward to that quiet personal time where it's just me, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, and the Father, where we just talk and he talks to me. Because I'm gonna be very honest, I haven't been hearing his voice for a while, and it is scary not to hear the voice of God, because then you don't know what to do. And that's what I've been feeling like. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I've just been very doubtful and discouraged. And my faith, especially after having COVID, my faith literally just plummeted. And so I'm like, faith comes by hearing the word of God. So in order to increase that faith, I need to go back to the word of God, because I'm telling you, faith like a mustard seed, shoot, scratch that. Faith like a grain of sand. Like literally my faith was minuscule, microscopic. I'm just getting really personal with you guys. It's like, I'm not perfect at all, and I never, ever, ever want to come on here and seem like I am, because I'm not. I really am not. I am being convicted to go back to my first love. Oh yeah. Also, I was supposed to be like uploading like 3 different YouTube videos during this time, and I have absolutely done none of that. And I've literally been watching videos of people like being productive and getting their lives in order, being consistent with their hobbies, their jobs, whatever, and I've literally been sitting here like watching them live life while I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, I need to do that. Oh yeah, that would be smart to do, and sitting on my butt and doing nothing. So today was the first day that I actually took out my phone and my planner. I actually checked something off of it. Like today was the first day that I made my bed. I haven't made my bed in like a month. Pray for me, guys. I've had no desire to be a productive human being, and that is when you realize something is horribly wrong here. That basically sums up my spiritual relationship. I'm just avidly going after him. Something new that I've been doing is I set up a Poshmark, and I'll have it linked down below. You guys can check it out, and I would love for you guys to buy something off of it. But yeah, I have a bunch of clothes that I bought the wrong size, so I never wore them, or they're not my style anymore, and so therefore I don't gravitate towards them, and therefore it would just be a waste of, you know, be a waste of clothes to just have them sitting in my closet. And then also I thought about it, I was like, you know what, instead of just giving away your clothes to like Goodwill, which is also really, really nice and important, I thought, you know what, I've been wanting to do Poshmark, let's set it up. Let's finally do it, guys. What's always kept me from doing Poshmark, because I've always wanted to do it, even when I was in high school, I went to lie that, oh my gosh, it's too much to set it up, and of course the fear of failure that nobody's gonna buy it. If I could tell myself back then, what I would tell her is go for it, because I've been getting positive reviews. People have been sharing my clothes all over Poshmark in a matter of seconds of me uploading it. That just tells me, stop doubting yourself. Stop it. Like, you have the ability for greatness. I was just so glad that I faced one of my fears and stopped believing the assumptions and the lies and the doubt and the fear, and I just went for it. And now I'm literally having people every single day follow my Poshmark, which I'll have it linked below so you guys can follow it, and share the stuff, like the stuff, and, you know, be interested in what I have to sell. Can you tell that I fixed it? I really hope you guys can tell that I fixed it. The long wings are not for me. I don't like that. I like doing the fox eye with the eyeshadow, the long wings with the eyeliner. It just doesn't work for me. Some days I can get it, some days I don't. I just prefer to stick with what I like. And I feel like it can get too harsh for my face, and yeah, I don't want that. So yeah, after this, I have a little bit of work to do, and then I'm gonna go out and start my summer. And what I mean by that is Every summer when I was growing up, me and my mom would always have like this beginning of summer activities, and they were like going to the library and getting books, going to the movie theater and watching $1 movies, getting snacks, you know, like really nostalgic, simple, fun things like that, like going to the park and, you know, being outside more. I thought today would be a perfect day, since it's less than a week away since the first day of summer, is go to Barnes & Noble's and get some nice summer reads. I've been watching a lot of book YouTubers. I need to get my nails redone and get a more summery color because they're starting to pull on my hair. And then I want to go for a walk today to get some vitamin D, which is also good to help fight off viruses. Yeah, that's just on my list today. Really chill, simple day, but I wanted to sit down and talk with you guys, since I feel like it's been years since I've taken out a camera, sat down, uploaded a video, recorded it, and, you know, interacted with you guys. So yeah, this is just really what I've been up to lately. I thought, you know, talk to YouTube. I want this channel to like really be a place where people that feel like they're too shy or too uncomfortable to speak out about God to come and realize it's not boring, it's not fuddy-duddy, it's not lame to love God and speak out about Him and share the gospel. It's the best thing to do with your life. It's the best purpose to find in life. That's why I just like having these sit-down videos where I just talk to you guys, or I like doing vlogs of showing you guys what I do in a day, me sharing any wisdom or any lessons or any mistakes that I've learned from How to Do Life God's Way. I like that title, How to Do Life God's Way. That's literally and honestly, genuinely what I feel like I'm learning every single day, is how to do life His way. Some days I get it, some days I don't, but you know, there's always a second chance He gives you. Don't outrun His grace, but you do get the second chance to get it right the next time. Oh, something new I've also been getting into is like having a nighttime routine. I don't have a nighttime routine at all. It's kind of like when I get tired, then I start trying to set up for bed, which is not smart because then it leads to me going to bed at like 11, 12, 2 in the morning, binge watching on YouTube videos, and that's not helpful because you need sleep to function and live and be a human being. So I've been really trying to form a nighttime routine and actually stick to it. So like I want to like at 8 p.m. start getting in the shower and winding down so that by 10 p.m. I am already in bed sleeping, and maybe doing my Bible study by like 9:30 so that I can have less nightmares and weird dreams and more peaceful dreams, or more dreams and visions of God talking to me. So yeah, that's my goal. I have not been successful yet, but I'm still chasing that goal because I'm eventually gonna get it. I'm going to eventually get it down. Thank you guys for just letting me ramble, because honestly, that's what I feel like I've been doing, is just rambling to you guys my thoughts, my opinions, life experiences. So thank you guys for being great listeners. Thank you guys for watching this video and making it to the end. I love you guys so very much. God loves you even more. And like I said, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell button so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Bye, loves.